Thousands of South Africans make their way across the country to destinations for the Easter holidays. Traffic authorities are warning that they will be out in full force to ensure safe travels. Roux joins us now in Pretoria from the N3 Toll Concession. Mr. Roux, good afternoon to you and welcome. And I would imagine at around about, I'm just looking at the clock, there we go, 13 minutes to 3 o'clock, that Easter rush is well underway on the N3.
Jeremy, a very good Irish friend of mine says that good prevails through the grace of God and cool heads. I hope that prevails in the Nelson Mandela Bay Council, but I also hope that it prevails on our country's roads. We didn't start off the Easter weekend well last evening. We had a serious crash involving 2 trucks and a light motor vehicle with a 6-hour closure of the road in the Van Riemen's Pass vicinity. So it's very close to our hearts to make an appeal to motorists this weekend to plan ahead, to plan carefully, and to make sure that you drive as responsibly and as safely as you can.
What sort of volumes are we seeing as we start to approach the time when people are saying, well, let's get into the car and hit the coast?
Jeremy, this morning we saw traffic volumes of 1,900 vehicles an hour heading southbound through Moy Plaza. The current traffic volume closer to Johannesburg, that's heading south through the De Hoek Toll Plaza, is just in excess of 1,600 vehicles an hour. Anything above 1,500 is very busy.
On the N3 itself, Mr. Roux, which is the stretch? Which are the bits that concern you? I would imagine Van Riemen's obviously being one of them, as you've just indicated.
Yes, indeed. I think that the entire road over peak traffic periods is cause for concern and should be for all motorists. There are long stretches such as the stretch between Villiers and Warden, which is 100 kilometres of straight road. There are sections further down south in KwaZulu-Natal which are also twisty and windy. So our appeal again to motorists is please to ensure that you observe the rules of the road, and please do not engage in any high-risk driving behaviour. At the end of the day, it's the attitude of the driver which prevails and ensures whether or not motorists get to their destination safely. And
just finally, not necessarily your remit, but are you satisfied at this point that there is sufficient law enforcement?
Yes, there was a big issue with regards to a potential problem with overtime for the traffic policemen. I'm very happy and grateful to the Minister of Transport, who has ensured that those overtime arrangements are in place, and so we will ensure a high turnout of traffic officers throughout the long weekend. And I would like to express appreciation to them and all the other emergency services who sacrifice their time, effort throughout the long weekend to try to ensure that motorists arrive safely.
It certainly is a difficult and arduous time for many law enforcement officers right around the country. Roux, thank you, from the N3 Toll Concession.